tell me. You can close your stream on Discord, otherwise you're gonna encounter problems. Alright, I can close that, right, in now. Why you noob? Why? Why do you do this to me? I can't see your screen anymore, so you have to tell me when you're live. Has not refreshed yet. Alright, so we need to... You're going to have to type this to me, obviously. We need to decide what realm we're at. Now, do you want to be on a normal realm or a PvP realm? So the only difference being, to start off with, PvP, sure, it just means that what it means is when you get to zones that can be in both factions, that are available to both factions, you can technically die from another player on the opposite faction. Your own side is fine. So it's only PvP against other characters. So in our terms, it would be Alliance. So anybody else on Alliance could potentially attack us. Would you rather not do that? You want to be normal. Cool. You want to be on a higher population realm, or we don't really have a choice. So I guess we go on Mirage Raceway. So select the Mirage Raceway server. Funnily enough, that's actually the realm that I created that rogue for you when we were messing about. I'm going to delete said character. So, we are making a troll. Stylizing how you want, or she. You can select female or male. So you want it to be a troll rogue. What we discussed, yes? Your hairstyle is absolutely terrible. There is somewhat of a mohawk for the male. You don't happen to have a name for me, do you? What are you doing your name as? What you were doing, like Big Tina or something? Oh. I guess I will go there. So once you've got your character created, enter the world.
Exiled years ago from the dark-speared trolls attempted to make a new life for themselves amongst the disparate races of the Horde. Under the leadership of the noble war chief Thrall, Vol'jin and his savage trolls had at last found the honor and purpose they
No,
had been searching
I
for.
can't. I'm trying to find it, but I can't seem to find a link for it.
Vol'jin knows that whatever threats
I
loom
saw your
ahead,
first stream,
whether they be from
but
within the Horde
it's not
or
showing
from
your second
without,
one.
it is cunning trolls who will fight to preserve the honor of the Horde.
Oh, here we are. Yeah, I got it.
I am out of range.
Oh god, my UI is all over the place.
I need to get closer.
I don't even know what that is. Short speed buttons.
I do not have enough energy. I need a target.
What is that? Hello. My UI is all over the place. This dude over here is like hammering the drum. It's really annoying. Right, so I'll give you a few like wassets. We're gonna have to obviously some stuff's gonna have to be set up to some degree, but so one thing you might want to change: press escape, go to options. So in here, there's a few settings you might want to turn auto loot on. So under controls, there's a button that's called auto loot, and you want to set the loot key to none. So auto loot on, loot key to none. That way, when you right click, it will just auto loot the mob that you're on rather than doing anything else. There's other options all over the place to do various different stuff. You can turn tutorials off in the interface section, or if you'd rather have them on, you can disable all sorts of random stuff if you want to. I'm going to keep most of mine default for now. Action bars, we will add more. We will have to at some point, but we don't have to do that now. Other than that, we're pretty gravy. To start off with, there's not a massive amount of keys that you really have to do. So it's, yeah, so first things first. It's really hard because the stream, so to me, your stream on YouTube is delayed significantly. So I don't actually know if you're looking at stuff, yeah. I'm just going to have to tell you and hope that you know. So, no, I don't think there is. So, first things first, press enter. You can type in /P, and then you'll always type in party chat. That way you don't have to get other people listening to what we've said. So, if you talk to this dude with the icon above his head, the guy with the yellow icon, you can pick up his quest. You can read it if you want, but you want to be accepting it. There is add-ons that we can get that do all sorts of things. There's add-ons to like auto-accept and all sorts of stuff at a later date. We'll worry about that later.
Crack some tiki target
it's not a big deal for right now. Well, that's where it's well is. Right, who are you running after?
Your trainer should be somewhere in the
You're just
ground
chasing
here.
some random person.
I'll catch you later, man.
I didn't realise he ran away, to be honest. Alright. Just follow me for now. It's been quite a long time since I've done this place. In fact, I don't remember this being anywhere near this intensive here. It's interesting. So mine's leading me to my druid trainer. Yours is probably going to lead you to your rogue trainer. So find your guy. So you look at the mini map top right to see where the icon is.
How you do it, man? What's beyond your mind?
So you just right click him. So yeah, so again, this is so hard because of the delay. No, so you can't train any. Look at the level requirement. So there's a level requirement on the trainers. So if it's green, you can train it. If it's not, you can't. You should have a quest on that guy. So if you just talk to the guy, you should have a quest option.
You be careful.
There you go.
Spirits be
So there is an instant. So on the options, there is an instant quest option. Where is that? Go into your options. Press escape, go to options, go to interface. There's a button that's called instant quest text and automatic quest tracking. Make sure those are on. It'll just speed up the reading of quests. So interface, scroll down. Instant, there you go. It'll just make it a little easier picking up quests. Alright, so we've got to both kill the same mob, so we've got to do tiki targets. Yeah, so these are the tiki targets that I'm next to. So just walk up to and just throw some spells at it.
Not enough energy. I do not have enough energy. Not enough energy. I am out of range.
So I'm using that add-on called Questy, which we will probably want to get for you because it makes life easier. Once you've killed the 6 targets, go back to your trainer and you should be able to hand the quest in.
spirits. Stay away from the voodoo. Be seeing ya.
So that got you to level 10 or level 2. Yeah, you won't be able to train anything for a little bit. So one thing you can do, if you press P on your keybinds, if you click on that, you'll be able to see all of your different spell books. If you click on a spell book, it will actually tell you when you get abilities. P.
Talk to me.
And you can look through the different stuff and you can see all the abilities that you'll get. Man, there's a lot of passives. Really disorientating. I'm telling you to look at something or do something, and then I don't actually see you do it on the stream for like a good 40 seconds or something. There's nothing you have to worry about on the spellbook right now. We're not high enough to use any abilities. So long story short, the next one,
The ability is not ready yet.
stop attacking targets. So the next quest is to kill or to get wild mane cat pelts. So you come over to where I'm at, and you'll see wildcats as per marked. So it's basically just going to be kill mob. Oh, group loot. Loot share. So you make sure you loot the bodies of the cats. You have no idea how much of a quality of life this is, by the way, because in Classic, these mobs don't actually don't drop it per person. They drop it like one for everybody. So you can quite literally have to kill like 20 mobs to get like how many you need. It can be very frustrating. I've got all 6 of mine. Just come and loot the cats. Cats only that you need the loot from. Once we got that, we run back. I know this seems very simple, but these quests are designed for even someone that has no clue what they're doing to come and do these. So they don't look very complex. I mean, you're rightly so, but they're not designed to be complicated. They're designed to let new players
Relax.
start the game. So it's going to be a little slow going
Stay
to
away
start,
from
but it will get better.
Spirits, be with you, man. What you want? Be seeing ya.
Alright, so the next quest is to speak to Darkspear Jailer and Captive Scout. Captive the Scout. So where be Jailer? Oh, here he is. So there's a Jailer on me. There's also one over there. So you just right-click the Jailer and talk to him. Once you talk to him, he starts running. He'll unleash the captive mob, and then I believe you're supposed to kill it. Oh no, you don't. You don't even have to kill it. You just talk to it. Got it.
I cannot attack that target.
Nice.
Greetings,
Yeah,
man.
apparently you don't have to kill it, but
Be seeing ya. Careful, no, man. What you want?
you're probably going to be level 3 at this point. So you can more than likely get a new spell.
Spirits,
ability.
be with you, man.
Why are my action bars locked? Not cool.
Greetings, man.
They're not locked.
Stay away from the voodoo. Be seeing ya.
Wow.
You be careful, man. Stay away from the
whatever.
voodoo.
Alright, so once you've got that next one, pick up the next kill or pick up the next quest, and it'll probably ask you to do something else. So for me, it's something specific to do with Druid. So I've got to practice the rejuvenation spell. So I have to go and cast rejuvenation on a different mob. This is completely new to me, by the way. I don't remember doing this at all.
Stay away from the voodoo.
I do not have enough energy. Not enough energy.
And my next quest is to report to the hold. So you've got to practice your eviscerate. Once you've done that, it will tell you to probably come over to where I'm going.
Spirits get you mad. Relax. You be careful, man.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So if you look on the map, or the mini-map, you'll see where I am. I'm the
I
little
need a target.
round dot.
How can old Vorgin
I think you'll be more like your father than you thought. Even when it's been with you, stranger. How
You're
may
lucky that I don't gut you
come
right
to consult the
here.
spirits?
Alright, so once you got that, so you should have a couple of abilities on your bars now. You picked up that quest. There should be new quests outside that you can pick up.
Relax.
Basically, any quest that you see,
Later.
pick up. Any quest to hand in, do.
How
Tell me
you
when you picked them up.
doing, man?
If we had the questy if you had the questy add-on, I'd be able to see if you actually did pick them up. We need to get you that, but for now, we'll just worry about this. So I've got 2 quests currently. A Troll's Truest Companion and Crab Fishing. Yeah, that's fine. So now we just go to the beach, wreck some crabs. If it moves, kill it. Make sure you loot it.
I do not have enough energy. Not enough energy. I do not have a target.
You can help each other with stuff. Because we're in a group, all XP is shared and all loot is shared. So there's no negatives to helping each other when it comes to killing mobs. There's one coming up from the water.
I cannot do that yet.
That's a throwing weapon. It's designed to so the throwing weapon is designed to pull. Really, it's not designed to not designed to actually do damage. Really, designed really just to pull aggro from certain stuff. So once we got all that, go and hand it in. So I don't know if you've found out, but you can use your mouse to look around. If you hold left click and then move your mouse, you can move that around. And if you hold right click and move your mouse, you'll actually control your character. So it doesn't have to all be done via keys. You can literally turn on the spot just by holding right click. And if you want to move your camera, but not your character, you can hold left click and move. So the next quest that we need is going this way. So you can mark, so if you double click on the mini map, it will like sparkle and tell somebody that you want to look here or you want to do this. If you just like spam click somewhere on the mini map, it will get my attention.
Wait up, man. You finished with your training too? Glad you make it through, man. I know this is probably busy work, but I don't mind.
Yeah, you can.
These baby raptors are cute little devils.
You can drown as well. Just FYI. If you go underwater, there is an oxygen bar.
Try not to make me look too bad, eh?
Hey there. Be careful, man.
Correct. That's level 4.
How you doing, man?
So you do get a new spell at level 4, I
Cata.
believe. But we'll have to go back and get that.
Stay
It's
away
generally not
from
worth
the
going back to get it until you actually go back to the town.
Who you
So
be?
we need to rescue some hatchlings. So for this quest, you'll get a whistle on the right side of your screen. So you'll see the little dudes that are running around. If you use the whistle, does that not work for that? How does it work? Blow the whistle until the back end near where I lost my support. Maybe they have to be classed as lost. That's awful. It might be specific ones. I don't know. We'll get out in a minute. I vaguely remember this quest, but
Not ready yet. I do not have a target.
corrupted blood talons. Oh, we're not here. That's why. We're idiots. So we actually have to go to the other island. We actually have to go over here. The reason it's not working here is because it's not here. Oh, fun. Here we go, it's better. So, kill the mobs.
Not enough energy.
And you can use the whistle. Blow that whistle, baby. So for a rogue, you want to be using your number 1 until you've built up some combo points, and then once you've built up some combo points, which is dictated at the top of your screen, when you target a mob, you'll see like these little bobbles that go around the target. You essentially just want to get those up to a reasonable number, and then you hit your number 3. That's essentially it. At least for now. The problem is these mobs die so quickly that they die so quick that it's kind of a bit pointless to do it. You're nearly better off just spamming number 1 for now. Right, so the last thing we need is up in the middle. So we have to go up to the top. We have to kill that mob. Let's go around.
I do not have energy.
Make sure you loot him, and you'll get an orb. Once it says all 3 quests have been complete, then we run back and we go and hand them all in. If you want to, you can right-click me and follow me. Be on the bar at the top. Okay.
Don't be shy. Be seeing ya.
Greetings, man. Later. Stay away from the voodoo. Spirits be with ya, man. Be seeing ya.
I'm back. I went and got a cup of tea because you were gone forever.
What you want?
Nice. That's what you want.
Later.
Alright. So, yeah, pick up the quest. There's another quest that we got to do here.
Spirits
it
be
mean
with
by
ya,
binding?
man.
Where say binding? What? Oh, okay, so binding means that it cannot be traded to another player. It can only be sold to a vendor. You want to pick the leather armor because leather armor is the one that you're capable of wearing. It's the highest tier. Red means that you can't wear it. You can accept the red option, but you want to be wearing leather. So
Stay away from
the armor that your class is designed to wear is
Spirits
leather.
be with ya,
So
man.
cloth and plate and
Okay,
mail
okay.
cannot.
Hello,
You can technically
man.
wear cloth, but you don't want to.
Stay
is
away
basically the
from
point.
the
You want to be
voodoo.
wearing leather. That would be B. You can just right click it, but if you press C, it'll open up your character window and you can drag and drop it, or you can just right click it. There you go. Alright, so we have to catch that little speedy dude that's running around like a bat out of hell. We have to capture him. He's marked by a skull at the minute because I've just marked him. He's just running past the foot. I got. Once you get him, he'll take you on a bit of a ride, and you have to go over the bridge. So it's a mob. It runs round at like lightning. You may not need to get it because I've done it. See if you get it completed or not. If not, you might have to wait a few seconds. You don't need to put it on your bar. You can right click it on the thing on the top right.
It is too far away.
There it is. Get him. You got to target him first. Just click him and then click the object. There you go. And then come to me. Come across the bridge. Kind of. Go into the pen, and it should complete. Yeah. we're going to have to get you a couple of add-ons. Even I think a couple of can't leave it do anything. We're gonna have to get you a couple of add-ons just for quality of life. But you can't really do that in sort of stuff. So add that in. You'll get a new item. It's a belt. You can just
Stay
equip
away
it.
from the voodoo.
These are all very low level items. Green is the first real quality. It kind of goes grey, white. Grey is basically trash. Then it goes white, and then it goes green, blue, purple. And I don't know if legendaries are in this version, but if a legendary would be orange.
I cannot attack that.
So now we've completed that. So, lesson 1. This is a cloth and leather merchant. You right-click him. Now, you don't want to buy anything off him. We haven't got the money to really buy stuff, and it's not really worth it at this level. Our stats and stuff really don't make a difference right now. No, there's pretty much nothing that we can't do. It's not worth the money. But what you can do is you can sell stuff to him. So open him up and then just right-click anything in your inventory that you want to sell. So make sure if you get a new weapon, make sure that you've equipped it. You want to put the better weapon on. All other armor and stuff you can sell. The only thing you don't want to sell is you want to keep hold of the hearthstone, which is the first icon, because you can't sell it anyway. But the first icon is the way that you teleport back to your home. So that should be sold. So that's basically that. So you'll be selling stuff to a vendor quite a lot in the future. There's an add-on that you can get that will automatically sell junk. So it doesn't sell anything valuable, but it will sell grey items and stupid things that have no purpose in the game. They're just kind of like filler items. So there's an add-on that will do that. You can also get an add-on that will automatically repair your armor when you go to a vendor that's capable of doing it. Not a bad thing to have. She's attacking a cat. So be careful now. So we're now getting up until now we've only really been fighting yellow mobs. Yellow mobs being the color of the utility bar. These are all red mobs. Red mobs will attack you on sight. No, you'll be fine. You're fine to attack them. You're fine to attack them. You just got to bear in mind these mobs are fine because they're being attacked by NPCs, but mobs that are like red will attack you rather than ones that don't. Now we don't need to kill these. We just need to go across the bridge. So yeah, red mobs generally bad. Come on, we don't have to kill them. There's no real benefit. You can ignore these mobs because they're all being attacked by NPCs. So you can open the clam. It's just going to give you some clam meat. That's all it's going to do. Which is it's technically a crafting reagent for cooking. That's not something we need to get into right now. You can pick up cooking or whatever whenever you want during your time. You can do it at level 20, level 30, level 50. It doesn't really matter. I love it again. Pick up the quests. We should get multiple quests now.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Now we're getting into the realms of
Be seeing ya.
Potentially, if you attack too many mobs, it can cause us issues. I don't actually know if we need. I think we might need to go into the cave. Yeah, I think we've got to go in the cave. Alright. Where are you attacking? Over here. Okay. We do, but there's probably going to be ones in the cave that we're going to have to kill. First rule of questing is, generally speaking, do the objectives first, not the kills, because the kills will normally come naturally. So in here, we'll have to loot some items, and yeah. So we have to territorial fetish placed on a flag.
I caught up with ya. Let's stick
You
together
see
in
this
here,
here?
okay?
This would be a flag. So you press the item on this, and it should. There you go, and it should place it. You just need to do that 8 times in here while killing mobs. So this is the reason why you do the objectives first.
Oi, man!
Most of the time, objectives require you to kill mobs anyway. So feel free, go ham and just kill mobs, and then place the flags down. Quest objectives share for us, which is good. On previous versions of WoW, they didn't always do that, which could be a little rough, but. We've already got the kills. We just need to place down some more flags.
It is too far away.
We do have an NPC, so you've got an NPC following you, and I've got one following me. We can't see each other's NPCs, but we're essentially a 4-man right now, even though it doesn't look like we are. Alright, we're done. We run out. We might have to come back in here for the next quest, so... More often than not, for quests like this, you normally end up having to come back in. There'll be like a boss or somebody that we'll need to kill. If not, you can just run back in and have a look. Another piece of armor. Yeah, so we have another quest to go in here and kill. We have to speak to some dude at the cove.
Spirits be with ya, man.
And
Stay
kill a guy, I
away
guess.
from the
So, assuming we have to go in here somewhere.
Be seeing ya.
Knowing us is probably right at the fucking
Later.
bottom. That's generally how it goes.
Your mama was a bitch.
A target.
So we can drop down here. Yeah, I know.
I do not have energy.
funnily enough, I don't know where the guy is. He might not actually be down here. He's... I guess it's higher up. So it's not, it wasn't down, it must be higher. Might be further down, to be fair. Might be a...
You messed with the wrong one, stupid.
Guess it's higher up.
You messed with the wrong drawers, bishhead.
I don't know where he is. Maybe he's outside. He might be outside of the gate.
I do not have energy.
You do.
You're about to be dark spear.
That's right. Come on. Where are you running? You're running the wrong way. Where are you running?
I need to get closer. I am not enough energy.
Not down here, is it? It looks like it might be, but... This is where we were a minute ago. No, it's not here.
Oi, man.
What was that
It
random
reeks of
dump about?
bastard in here.
Not enough energy. I do not have energy.
Wow, you're even ugly for a naga.
What was the random leap of faith about? No, we've got to go outside. Fine. Problem is at the minute you've got a little buddy that's basically healing you every time. I love how she's just leaving me to die, by the way.
It is too far away.
Need to go out of the cave. It looks like the stuff that we actually need to do is outside. Probably on top. Not very clear where it is, but apparently that is where it is. Yeah, it's literally here. So you have to talk to Vol'jin, which is this dude here.
Spirits
I
be
am ready.
with you, stranger.
And then he'll...
How may I? You were foolish to come here, sea witch. You escaped our vengeance once, but the Dark Spear tribe will not abide your trespassing again.
I cannot attack
You
that.
are weak, Vol'jin, like your father was weak. Today,
I cannot
I
attack
will
that
finish
target.
what I started long ago. The Dark Spear shall be wiped from existence.
Our job here is pretty much just to kill the ants, because that boss has got so much health, it's unbelievable. We just gotta kill the man manifestations, basically. The boss itself has got a lot of health.
Not enough energy.
So you have to stamp out the braziers.
No! I will make your death slow and painful, little troll.
Not enough energy.
Not so fast, little troll.
Sonny! No!
It be done.
Although he
Our
dies like
ancient
right at the
enemy
end when the boss is dead.
defeated. I've been waiting a long time for a chance to avenge my father. A great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. I must be returning to Dark Spear Hold. Please, meet
I was
me
more than
there
3/4
once Vanera
HP.
is
What do you mean?
done with her healing of the boy.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for our brother. Her power tore away at his soul.
What do you mean?
I'll send some watchers to get his body so we can offer a proper farewell. I wish I could do more.
Not you.
Vol'jin rushed
The
off
little,
in
you're not paying
eagerness, but
attention. The
I
little
can
dude
take
died.
us back to
This dude.
safety. Just give me the word when you're ready, Mon. Talk to me. Bye-bye.
Alright, so if you talk to the person, you can teleport. Yeah, Yeah, one of the NPCs died that was
You
helping.
come to consult the spirits? The sea witch is dead. Our
So you should have
home is
gotten a
reclaimed,
new.
but our future.
You should have got a
still
new item. You should have
uncertain.
leveled, and
A
you
new
should have got
love for
yourself a new
Garrosh.
bag,
That much is sure.
which you can equip.
But leaving the horde is not a decision I be taking lightly.
So you can put
There's
the
only
red
one
bag
with
on,
the
and you can
answers,
put
I
the other
see.
2 items on.
You can stay and watch if you like. It's good to see you, Thrall. I'm glad you be well. There were rumors otherwise.
I'm gonna sell these clams and
We got
that.
the
And
good
that.
stuff, man.
Right, so it wants us to go to St.
Stay
Village,
away
which is
from
onto the main island. We can probably go to our trainer. So go to your rogue trainer. Should be on your mini map as like a picture of a book, maybe. Or yours might not show up. I don't know if you remember where your trainer was. So I get Moonfire and Thorns.
Don't be shy.
You come get the voodoo. You be careful, man.
You get stealth. And now we run from here over to Sinjin Village. Yeah, you do. So you walk slower during stealth, so you probably don't want to have it on all the time. Although to be fair, it doesn't look like you're much slower. You can click the icon on the top of your bar. The picture of a white, like a pinkish person. You can also, so when you're in stealth, your bar will change to your stealth bar. So what you can do is you can drag and drop the stealth ability onto your stealth bar when you're in stealth, and then you can have that as the ability to turn on and off. The eviscerate, I can tell you. So one thing I can tell you, like eviscerate, will never be usable in stealth because you can't gain combo points in stealth, at least not with this spec at your end. Which means that you'll never be able to do eviscerate when you're in stealth. You'll have to be out of it before it will let you do it. So there are abilities that require stealth to use. So you will get to some of them at some point. There's a fishing train here. I don't know if you want to learn fishing. Fishing is separate from the other skills. It's considered separate. I'm going to learn it. Yeah, it's so you have two primary skills, and then so if you press P at the very bottom, you'll see there's a button that says professions, and you can go on to that. You can learn archaeology, fishing, cooking, and first aid, in addition to your first and second profession. So there'll be new quests here. So you can pick up new quests. There will be a couple of profession trainers here. Not all of them, but a couple.
Relax. Be seeing ya.
your full rogue trainer should be here
Okay,
somewhere,
sir.
which will have access to
You
all
been
of the
feeling
abilities.
well? You seek me help? Are you doing
There's also like
fine?
general goods traders and various other stuff that have bags and various stuff. The rogue trainer I've just marked with an X. It's in the big building. You just run around the whole building instead of going in the entrance at the front. Why?
What be on your mind?
We gotta be so mean.
Spirits be with you.
Have a look around and explore. So over here, this is actually where we get our mounts. There's mount vendors all over the map, but these are the mounts that we are actually capable of using. So we actually get raptors, which is pretty awesome.
How you doing, man?
So this riding trainer here is how you get your first mount unlocked. You need 3 gold 80 to get apprentice riding. And it's level 20, and then you need level 40 to get the next, which is considerably better than classic. Default classic is like level 40 and 60, so this is a lot easier to get on this. Alright, where have we gone?
I do not have enough energy.
I would ask that you try and stay somewhat near each other, because we will not be able to keep up with the same leveling if I go like run over into that castle over there and you stay here and you kill mobs, I won't be getting the XP that you do. I know, I'm just saying that you've kind of got to be careful of distance, because it's not a problem if we're slightly out. We're bound to get slightly out of different XP eventually. But like, if you get full levels ahead, it's kind of different. Right, so one thing we should do is we should set our hearthstone. So if you come in the big building. I don't know, oh wait, maybe it's... there might not be one here. Is there not a... Small lot. No, I don't see there isn't one. Okay. Thought there might be an innkeeper here, but apparently not. Alright, so what do you want to do? Do you want to install a couple of add-ons? Quality of life add-ons? We can. We're not going to get any rested XP for being here is the only pain in the arse. Oh, yeah, there's no... So when you log out next to an inn, you get rested XP. We won't be getting any here because there's no inn to log out with, I don't believe. This doesn't count in here. Which it doesn't. Yeah, we can We can call it here if you want. I mean, you will if you eventually drown, but it'll take you a while. It's supposed to be family friendly. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like 10 fucking minutes by the time your thing's gone down, so. It will be escape options, social, mature language filter, turn it off. I mean, I could duel you, and then you could walk up to them. I mean, if you just stand next to a mob, it'll kill you. But I'd rather you not do that. It means you're gonna have to. I'd rather you not kill yourself. It's kind of a pain.
Not ready yet. I need to get closer. I cannot do that yet. Not enough energy. I do not have energy.
Oh, maybe you're gonna regen now. Oh, you want it? Did you want me to try? Oh, okay. We generally wouldn't be in a party if that was going on. Waiting for a cooldown. Is that better? Alright, let's log out then, and I'll get you to install a couple of add-ons. Yeah, I guess we'll see you next time when hopefully Tina stops messing about, and we'll get a couple of add-ons to help with quality of life and stuff, and then yeah, everything will be better. We'll get into some real questing. We'll see everybody next time.